provided by Thomas Allgaier and Frennis, based on the most relevant LinkedIn posts about channel marketing and partner ecosystem in calendar weeks 29 and 30. Frennis is a B2B market research company that supports enterprise marketing teams in unlocking the full potential of their customer data with the help of AI. You can find more info in the description.
And welcome to the deep dive. So if you're building a B2B partner strategy right now, you know that things are, well, it's getting pretty wild out there.
Oh, completely. It feels like the whole ground is shifting under our feet. Today, we're unpacking the top channel marketing and partner ecosystem trends that are actively reshaping B2B strategies, like right this second.
Yeah, and we're pulling this directly from the folks living it on the front lines, sharing their insights on LinkedIn. No fluff, just, what's actually working and what's falling apart.
Right, and what's falling apart is basically the old playbook. Like the major hyperscalers, Microsoft, AWS, OpenAI, they are fundamentally changing the rules of how partners get recognized and, more importantly, how they get paid.
Exactly. I mean, they are completely rewiring their co-sell ecosystems for the AI era. It's a massive pivot. They're moving away from these old activity-based metrics, basically saying we are only going to heavily reward built AI capabilities.
Which is huge, and Reese Berry shared a really good example of this. Microsoft is apparently quietly retiring PUAR for fiscal year 27.
Yeah.
Which, for anyone not totally in the Microsoft weeds, PIAR was their sort of older back-end system for tracking partner influence on deals?
Right. It was a bit more manual.
Yeah.
And now they're making Marketplace the prime and mandatory path to get co-sell credit at scale.
Wow, mandatory.
Yeah. So think about that. If your entire operational foundation was built around manually claiming deals in that old system, that foundation just vanished. They want automated, transparent digital transactions. If it doesn't flow through Marketplace, it basically didn't happen.
That is going to catch so many people off guard. And it's not just the technical plumbing either. Deidre Jones brought up a foundational shift in how they even talk about this stuff. Right. Microsoft is replacing the internal term solution plays with conversations across their entire GTM framework.
Which sounds, like typical corporate jargon at first glance.
Yeah, right. Like just a rebrand.
Right.
But it's actually a total shift in posture. They want partners to be advisory first. So advising a client on AI agents before they even touch the technical delivery.
Oh, absolutely.
It's honestly like a gold rush where the platforms have stopped paying for pickaxes, Like they don't want the tools anymore. They are only paying for the refined, finished gold.
That is a great way to put it, because selling the tech is easy now.
Yeah.
Getting the customer to actually use it is the hard part. And, so Elf Larson pointed out that OpenAI is doing the exact same thing. They just launched their OpenAI Partner Network, or OPN.
Oh, right, with that massive investment.
Yeah, $150 million ecosystem investment. Mm-hmm. And they're offering these specific paths for partners to build, get enablement, and co-sell directly with them.
$150 million is a lot of money to throw at a partner ecosystem. But, just throwing cash around doesn't mean the actual mechanics of the program are good.
Totally.
Evelyn Shia actually analyzed this using the new Blue Thread AI Partner Program Index, and she gave OpenAI's program a 46 out of 100.
Ouch. A 46 is... That's not great.
No, it's really not. And it wasn't the tech that failed, obviously. It was a complete lack of tiering transparency. Like, they didn't publish exactly what you need to do to hit the next tier.
Right. And if I'm a partner trying to figure out where to put my engineers, I need to know the math.
Exactly. Evelyn actually contrasted this with Anthropic, the Claude models. Anthropic published completely transparent thresholds. And because of that, they reportedly pulled in over 40,000 applicants in just 3 months.
40,000? That's insane.
Right. Transparency literally just drove their entire recruiting velocity.
Because partners run on risk and reward. And speaking of reward, Stacy Floyd brought up this huge point about AWS. For the longest time, the AWS ecosystem was just about hoarding certifications, right?
Oh, yeah. Just rack up the badges on your website.
Exactly. But Stacy says certifications might open doors, but outcomes close the deals. She noted that AWS partners are seeing like $6.40 back in ecosystem value for every dollar they sell.
$6.40. That's a serious multiplier.
Right. But the partners who are just relying purely on their technical certs instead of real GTM outcomes, they're falling behind. It's all about proving actual revenue now.
Which ties perfectly into what Troy Massis was talking about with the capability gap. because the hyperscaler incentives are getting crazy. Cian Harrington pointed out Microsoft announced a 130% increase in Copilot investments.
Right. The funding is absolutely there.
It is, but Troy says those incentives reward built capability, like actual use cases in production, not just slapping the word AI onto your homepage.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it anymore.
So, okay, if the hyperscalers are demanding this hard revenue and real capabilities, that pressure inevitably rolls downhill, right? Partner leaders everywhere are suddenly having to prove their own hard ROI.
Yes. We're basically entering this new era of partner economics and hard attribution. Soft metrics are dead.
Good riddance, honestly.
Right. Amelia Taylor shared this perfect example. She said partner programs don't stall out because you have a bad enablement deck or, the wrong certifications. They stall because of attribution.
Oh, the dreaded pipeline review.
Exactly. If internal sales can't see that a partner actually influenced the deal in the CRM, that deal just dies in the pipeline review.
It doesn't matter how much they like the partner. If the math isn't there, it's gone.
Yep. And Jared Bird hit on this exact reality too. He said co-sell fails for a really boring reason. It fails if it doesn't make the partner rep's quarter easier.
Honestly, that makes so much sense.
Right. You have to fix the incentive at the rep level, not just the logo level. If you do a big handshake deal with the CEO, the frontline seller does not care. They have a quota to hit.
Yeah, they have a mortgage. Haja Sheriff echoed this perfectly for cloud deals. He said, co-sell doesn't run on being liked. You can buy all the steak dinners you want.
Doesn't matter.
No. It runs on two things: retiring a vendor-seller's quota and draining the customer's committed cloud spend.
Draining the committed spend is the magic bullet right there.
It really is. But wait, let me play devil's advocate for a second.
Sure.
If we only focus on this immediate transactional quota-crushing behavior for the rep, don't we risk losing the long-term strategic trust of the ecosystem? Like, how do you balance the short-term rep greed with long-term partner alignment?
That is the million-dollar question.
Yeah.
And Greg Kortnoy and Craig Patterson basically said you balance it by taking these numbers straight to the CFO.
Oh, go over everyone's head.
Well, yeah, because the C-suite, they do not care about portal logins.
Right.
They don't care about how many enablement webinars you ran.
Right. They care about the money.
They care about ROI. They care about CAC to LTV ratios, the cost to acquire a customer versus their lifetime value.
Yeah.
They want measurable ARR. Patterson and Portnoy pointed out that partnerships are actually moving under the CRO now.
Wow.
Yeah, so they have to prioritize revenue over those softer activities.
Which makes sense. I mean, Stephen M. made this point that partner pages full of inactive logos, they only survive because nobody is actually counting the production.
Yep, the vanity metrics.
Yeah. You have 50 logos on your site, but if 40 of them haven't closed a deal in 2 years, why are they there?
Exactly. And hey, just a quick reminder for you listening, if you are navigating this stuff and figuring out these GPM shifts, definitely subscribe to the feed so you don't miss our future deep dives. The rules are changing fast.
Definitely hit subscribe. So looking at all this, if hard attribution is required now and the economic models are shifting under our feet, the actual job of partner marketing has to change, right?
Oh, completely. It's not just an administrative function anymore. It's becoming a strategic powerhouse.
Yeah, Sahar Qureshi talked about this, and Kathy Bowie supported it too, saying that partner marketing basically just got a promotion to a mini CMO role.
A mini CMO. I love that.
Right. It spans so much now. It's partner economics, it's enablement, the actual sales motion, the measurement all at once. You aren't just handing out flyers and swag anymore.
And that completely shifts how we have to look at enablement too.
Yeah.
Layla Kupal Patel made this fantastic point. She said partner enablement has become synonymous with product training.
Which is a huge mistake.
A massive mistake, because what partners actually need is commercial enablement.
Yes. Knowing how to reliably make money selling the product. I don't need you to show my engineers where the settings menu is. I need you to give my sales rep the battle cards to defend your pricing against a competitor.
Exactly. If the partner's rep is sitting in front of a CFO and they can't prove the ROI of your tool, they lose the deal. And if they lose enough deals, they're going to stop pitching your product.
Pure economic survival.
Yeah. And Glenn Robertson added to this, saying that enablement isn't just content delivered once. It's not just a PDF dump.
Right.
He says it's confidence earned continuously through this cycle of listening and communicating.
Which brings up the operations side of things. Pamela Johansson had this really stark warning about partner ops. She said they're breaking down because they were built for a transaction era, not an outcomes era.
Oh, the friction.
The friction. She said friction is the silent deal killer. If your portal requires 6 clicks just to register a lead, The partner isn't going to call you to complain. They're just going to take their business to a competitor whose portal works better.
Yep. They just quietly walk away.
Yeah.
And, dealing with that friction is interesting because it also changes who you should actually be partnering with.
Oh, this is Will Schnabel's point, right?
Yes. Will said it's so natural to want to chase the Goliaths, those massive global systems integrators.
Because the logos look great on the slide deck.
Right. But he argues that smaller, nimble partners are actually the ones delivering faster integration. They give you dedicated mindshare, and you get direct executive alignment.
That makes total sense. We're basically moving away from being the the cheerleader of a partner program to being the general manager of a franchise network.
Okay, I like that. Break that down.
Well, a cheerleader just hypes everyone up. But a general manager of a franchise network has to make sure that the individual franchise owners, the partners, actually have a profitable, frictionless operating model. Because if their individual unit economics don't work, your whole franchise collapses.
Wow. Yeah. You have to ensure their business actually functions. It's not just about you.
Exactly. So with all this shifting, especially with AI changing the value of these partners, where do we go from here?
Well, I want to leave you with a final, really provocative thought on this. Itai, David, and Janji brought up this incredible insight. As AI agents become the primary consumers of software,
which is happening fast.
Very fast. He says the unit of value shifts from logo count to workflow depth.
Workflow depth.
Yeah. Because AI commoditizes the generalist.
Yeah.
If you just have broad, shallow knowledge about, say, cloud migration, an AI agent is going to automate you away.
Oh, absolutely.
But AI amplifies the specialist. So the question you really need to ask yourself is your partner ecosystem full of generalists who are about to go extinct? Or is it full of specialists who are going super deep into very specific workflows?
That is a scary but totally necessary question to ask right now. The specialists are the only ones who are going to survive the shift.
Yep. Generalists are on the way out.
Well, on that note, if you enjoyed this episode, new episodes drop every 2 weeks. Also, check out our other editions on field marketing, MarTech, AI, and B2B, go-to-market, ABM, and social selling.
Thanks so much for diving in with us today, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. And remember to hit subscribe. Keep evaluating those partner ecosystems, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.